All right, welcome to the Robert Show. We are here at RSA, and I'm super excited because I'm here with Michael. And as promised, I was gonna, check out the recovery range. We are here at the recovery range. I just experienced something amazing. We're gonna talk more about it. But Michael, first of all, welcome to the Robert Show.
Appreciate you having me. Thank you.
Such a pleasure to have you today. And obviously, at Recovery Range, we saw something amazing today. I would love to know a little bit more about that. But just for our audience, would you like to quickly introduce yourself? Tell us more about what you do at Commvault.
Sure. So I'm a long-term, actually a lifer at Commvault. I've been here 22 years. I've had
Wow,
various positions. Yeah, yeah.
nice.
So I just transitioned out of product, where I built a lot of the security capabilities
Yep.
within the product, and now I'm in solutions marketing, kind of telling everyone about it.
Love it. 22 years is long, and that in cybersecurity, I love it. Just for audience, I know, I've got like a good experience of recovery range. But
Awesome.
what is recovery range? Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, it's an experience,
Yeah.
and it's a live experience, so it's not a simulation. And really, what it does is it allows folks to kind of go through, what it is to go through a cyber resiliency event,
Right.
making sure that they can detect, understand what's going on, and then obviously recover successfully.
Okay, fantastic. That's pretty cool, and that's what I kind of saw and experienced. And I was the captain on the table, so I was happy
Awesome.
about that.
That's awesome.
That I could experience it firsthand with all the queries, and you can work out
Right on.
on understanding how threats work and how it all happens. I'm kind of also curious since we are in this, obviously AI is like a hot thing, and it is actually the talk of the town in the cybersecurity space as
Sure.
well. How do you think AI is impacting cybersecurity in a good way and in a bad way as well?
Yeah, of course. So, I think starting with a good way, I think it's helped people accelerate making, you know, troubleshooting, going through lots of events, making
Right,
that a lot easier. So I think it's certainly accelerated people going through, analyzing threats, so to speak.
right,
For from a threat vector standpoint, it also makes it extremely easy for people to build code, go through, PII data. So, it also has this exposure, element to it. So I would certainly say that that's, something that is, top of mind for security folks.
yeah. Talking about security, folks, I know for a fact where you talk to a lot of customers.
Yep.
What are you hearing from CISOs when it comes to implementing AI? What are they most excited about, and at the same time, what do they want to be very careful about as well?
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're they're so excited about it, but I would certainly say there's a lot of unknowns, and there's a
Right,
lot of new platforms. Stuff like Gemini is getting really good at building code, and that also exposes them, and it exposes PII and other sensitive data relatively easy. So I know
right.
there's been a lot of focus on like people that are AI focused, but it's also like people that are amateurs to like coding and things. These AI systems make it really easy to build code and potentially expose data. So
Yeah.
you know,
I love it. And also because, as I said, you talk to a lot of customers. Do you have any use cases that you can share with the audience that you might have recently come across and were pretty interesting, but you all did solve it pretty easily for them?
yeah, I would say, look, just like what we did in recovery range,
Right.
using AI, using these cyber resiliency tools, making sure that you have extensible platforms that integrate into all these other tools,
Yep.
and having like a single source of truth, regardless of your persona, has been, a pretty big use case that customers are rapidly adopting.
Love it. What do you think is next in the cyberspace, in the AI space? What are you excited about?
Agentic AI agents, keeping everything, on rails. I think
Yeah,
the guardrails are super important, MCP servers and stuff like that. So,
exactly.
like I said, you could have an amateur really go through a lot of these tools and do a lot of damage. So, I think you're going to see the next wave of, guardrails being put into these environments.
That's fantastic. I'm excited about that too
Me
as
too.
well. Michael, quick one. If folks want to reach out to you, learn more about the different things that you do, and they want to follow you, which is the best place? LinkedIn,
LinkedIn,
X.
absolutely. On LinkedIn, that would be the best place. We can
Fantastic.
certainly connect, and I love connecting with customers and partners and analysts alike.
Awesome. This is great, Michael. Such a pleasure chatting with you.
Appreciate it.
Hope you have a fantastic RSA,
You
and
too.
recovery range was super fun. Thanks for inviting us here.
Love it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today.